Greetings, this is the instrument sidekick video for the trombone, page 7. Putting the instrument together, part 1. Putting the instrument together, part 1. It's going to take 2 parts to learn how to put together our trombone, alright? And this is just part 1, alright? So, it's going to take a couple videos to get this down, alright? Step by step. So watch this video, then practice doing just this video, and then practice taking it back apart, putting it back together that way, and then learn the second part afterwards. So, it's going to start this picture, then this, then this, then this. So it kind of goes around like that, all right? So first you got to know which hand is your left and your right, okay, for me to better explain this, because I'm teaching it towards you, and I'm facing you, and this is my left hand, but your left hand's over there. Mine's over here. Yours is on the opposite side, okay? Here's why. Look at me. Keep my left hand up, and I'm going to turn around facing the same way you are. Oh, my goodness. Now my left hand's the same side as yours. But then I turn around to face towards you. It's on the opposite side. Weird, right? But that's how it is. So realize that as I'm facing you, doing things and telling you your left and your right, make sure you remember that your left's over there and your right is over there, okay? So, first, you're going to need to put your slide, okay? Remember, keep that latch on, all right? And on the bottom of your slide, you've got like a little thing here, kind of sticking out. Never ever slam that into the ground. That's where it rests on the ground, though. So it's going to sit on the ground like so. Never slam it down, because this can be dented and pushed in and cause holes in the trombone, and it's going to cost a lot of money to fix, okay? So you want to just rest it nicely on the ground, okay? So this part is up as you rest it on the ground, all right? Then, while you're doing that, you also have the bell, okay? The bell, remember mine has extra tubing, don't mind all that, okay? But you have a bell part, and then there's another spot with a really, really tiny hole. That's definitely not the bell. That tiny hole is what's going to go into the part of the slide that's sticking up like this. When you're resting that piece on the ground, you'll see the one piece is sticking up, okay? So what you want to do is you're going to have the bell to your left and the slide on the right, okay? And you're going to take these 2 parts and you're going to put this part in like so, okay? So the bell's on your left, slides on your right, okay? Then I'm going to take these 2 parts, if I'm holding it up like this, and the bell is still on my left, trombone's off my left side, okay? I'm going to move these parts up and together so it makes a V, okay? So it makes a V. So if you're facing yours, it'll go up like that, okay? We don't want this touching, just nearby like so, okay? So don't turn this over so the slide is slamming into the bell, okay? You want it a little bit away from there, okay? So you make a V. Once you've got that, don't slam it on the ground, rest it on the ground, and then you bring this little guy up and you turn it to tighten it. Okay, if it's not tightening, make sure you're going in the correct direction. Okay, there's clockwise and counterclockwise. If you're going one way and it's not working, switch the ways that you're doing it to see if it tightens. Then you tighten it so it stays in that position. Okay, now before we can go on to the next page, you're going to need to rest your trombone on the ground. Okay, so that piece there, let's see if I can bring the camera a little more over. All right. So that piece is going to rest on the ground. It's like impossible to get a good angle with that. All right. Resting on the ground. Okay. And then it will go with the bell outwards, the slide in towards you, in between your legs, and your legs come together and keep that in position. Okay. Now, for some reason, you don't have like a rubber stopper thing to keep it from sliding, and it starts to slide as you have the bell out, and this here between your legs, you can put a leg in front of it just a little bit to make sure it doesn't slide away. Okay. So then the trombone is now here, and I can use both hands to move things around, and we can get things done. All right. So, to take it apart later on, you'll just do the opposite way that you did to tighten it to unscrew that, and then you grab the bell with your left, slide with your right, and you go back and forth as you separate them out to put them back away in the case. Okay? So, boom, boom, and nice and tight. Rest position. I'm ready for the next part. May the force be with you.